on an open fire. Oh, yeah. Hey, where's Mike? Is he asleep? Let him go to the party with us, please, just this time.
Don't start. It just took an hour to convince him that he couldn't go.
He's just got a cold. He could go if you'd let him.
He has a high fever, and at his age, that means staying in bed.
Well, then I'm going to stay with them, all right? I'm just going to stay with them. And I'm going to make a stupid drummer boy anyway.
It was a really good try, but I am staying with him for now, and then they're going to send a nurse's aide over from the hospital to relieve me.
And then by tonight, we'll all be home so that Alice can go spend Christmas in Nevada with Jeff. And just incidentally...
What?
You are going to make an adorable Christmas drummer boy.
Come on. I mean, what happens when I march the kids around there? Aren't they going to wonder why I'm so big?
We'll tell them that you ate all your veggies and you grew. Where's your drum?
It's in the car.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to say.
What's that?
Fa-la-la-la-la.
La-la-la-la. Let's sing.
Deck the house with boughs of holly.
I'm not doing this.
Started to snow.
Oh, yeah?
Right, yeah.
This is definitely looking up.
She won't let Mike go to the hospital party.
Leslie, tell you what, we'll make that up to him tomorrow, but I want to stay here with Mikey tonight. No, I really do. He's just got a cold, that's fine, but I don't want him here alone.
He's not going to be.
Why?
It's already been decided. I'm going to be staying. And then I will just go on to the hospital later, and then I'll go on and get my plane to Nevada.
I still say I can stay.
No. Now, don't go around disrupting things. It's been decided. I am staying here. And while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and get your Christmas dinner ready for tomorrow, and all you got to do is pop it into the oven.
Oh, nice.
What about your flight? I can at least run you to the airport.
No, I'm taking care of that, too, because Susan's in the hospital. Scotty's going to be free tonight, so he's going to take the plane, but thank you.
Well, at least give Jeff and Carolyn all our love.
Yes, and Stephen Lars.
I will.
Okay, I think we really ought to get started, and I've got all of the presents for the hospital in a huge pile in the kitchen.
Great.
Yeah.
Notice how you're the only person in the room who offered to help.
Right. I've been wrapping presents.
Yeah. Hey, I understand that you have been selected to be the little drummer boy this year.
Everybody's going to crack up laughing at me. You know what Amy told me? Amy told me the little drummer boy's supposed to be this little kid and ragged and that kind of thing. I ain't like that.
Little you're not, ragged you're not, but you should be a kid. Blackie, everybody should be a kid at Christmas time. Look at that tree. The packages, the smell of that evergreen and the snow outside. Doesn't all this make you feel young, excited?
Yeah. You know something?
What?
Notice the present down there for me.
Oh, yeah?
See that?
What?
Right here. Present for me. It says to Blackie from Rick. That's your handwriting.
Well, yeah, it does say that, doesn't it? Well, maybe Santa Claus wrote the wrong word.
Yeah. That's weird.
What, getting the present?
No, everything. I ain't used to this kind of Christmas stuff. I mean, Christmas never meant nothing to me before. It's kind of hard for me to handle all this stuff with the tree and everything.
I'll give you a little hint. You just kind of roll with the punches and you do just fine.
I always heard about people caring so much about Christmas and being together with their families. I never understood what it was.
Do you now?
Thanks to you, I do now. You know something? It's everything else cracked up to be and even more.
Blackie, it can be better every year.
You think I'm coming up?
Navigating problem here. Okay, if you two elves are all ready, I think we should be on our way.
I'd rather.
And you know what?
What?
Careful. I think Christmas is going to be terrific for everybody.
I wish there was two people spending it with us.
Who's that?
Holly and Luke.
Yeah. So do we.
I'll get the door for you.
Thanks. Sure you don't want
Rose?
Hi. Hi.
Well, you don't seem very full of Christmas spirit.
Sorry.
Rose, Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Mark.
What's the matter? Something wrong?
No, not really.
Well, that's the weakest not really I've ever heard in years. Come here. What happened?
No, I'm sorry, Mark. I just feel a little sorry for myself. Give me a minute and I'll get over it.
Well, can I help?
No, not really. You can't. It's just that it's the first Christmas in a long time without Joe.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Well, I know what he meant to you, Rose, but why don't you just look at the bright side of things? With that appointment to the Albany Crime Commission, he's going to go straight up.
I know, and I'm really happy for him. I just guess I didn't realize that without Patty, I've really leaned on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just always such a secure feeling to know he was there for me. And also, I've realized I've got no family.
I got no family either, Rose. That makes two of us.
I know.
So the answer's obvious. You may not have family, but you got me.
It's a good feeling.
Mm-hmm. And I got you. Haven't I?
You sure have.
So what do you know? We're not so alone after all, are we?
Isn't it wonderful?
I think it's fabulous.
Hi, I was just looking for you. Isn't it about time?
Well, the drummer boy is about to lead the children to the party.
Oh, good. Well, you know the Christmas song about the little drummer boy.
Well, I know the song. I just didn't know he was here.
Oh, yes, raggedy costume and all. He is here.
Doesn't the little drummer boy sound kind of loud?
When did you ever know Blackie to do anything halfway?
I think there's just one thing missing. Well, what's up? Where's Santa Claus?
Oh, we just got a flash bulletin. Hey, he's circling overhead right now.
I understand he's in the vicinity of the linen room.
The linen room.
How did Luke and Holly hide out in here? There's barely room for one of us.
Well, stand still, Dan, because I guarantee it'll help.
Come on, we gotta stuff those pants.
I can do that for myself. Thank you.
Well, with a little help.
Get it in there.
There you go.
Oh, Dan, now you've done it. Your suspender button came off.
Oh, if I had my elves here, they'd know what to do.
Well, this elf does. I will be right back with a needle and thread. Don't move.
In here? Are you kidding?
You know something? I could cry up a storm.
You, Ruby? Why would you cry?
Sometimes there's very good reason to be grateful. I wasn't so sure you were going to be Santa Claus this year. It just proves somebody's listening when you pray.
I know what you mean, old friend. I wasn't so sure I'd ever do this again.
That's when I was praying the hardest.
Yeah, I know.
You were unconscious.
But I felt it.
I'm glad. I'd hoped you knew. Yes. Merry
Ruby?
Christmas, dear friend.
Dan, come on, quick.
Like this?
Yeah, it's all right. There's something outside I really want you to see.
Well, come on, just hold up your pants.
All right, I'm used to that. It comes naturally.
Luke, what happened?
Tell him.
I'm free.
Yay, all right. It's true.
Oh.
The judge dismissed all charges against her.
Well, that's the best news I've heard all year.
How did it happen? My father's letter exonerated me completely, and the judge accepted it.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh,
We all are, Holly.
Boy, talk about
Merry
the best
Christmas.
Christmas present that ever was.
Oh, here come the kids. Look, they can't see Santa like this. Excuse me.
All right, I'm the drummer boy. You guys gotta follow me. No wisecracks, all right? Ready? Come on.
It was the Christmas present I was praying for.
You and me both, Mary. You and me both.
Oh, Merry Christmas, both
Thank
of
you.
you.
Listen, we're expecting you later. As a matter of fact, you're all invited. All right?
Where? What time?
The Star, anytime tonight. We're gonna have the biggest Christmas celebration anybody ever saw. Please come and enjoy it.
Oh,
All right, children, if you'll just gather around this chair and we can all start humming softly, I want to tell you a story. Come on. We can all start humming, huh? Here, you sit here. This is a story about the first Christmas, almost 2,000 years ago. It's also a story of a very special baby.
The baby Jesus?
Yes, indeed. But we're skipping ahead now. This was a bitter cold winter night, when the wind was blowing so hard it made tears come to your eyes. And on that very night, a young couple was traveling on their way to Bethlehem. They were very cold and very tired. And these two travelers were so poor, they had only one donkey. The man was a carpenter named
Joseph.
And his wife's name?
Mary.
And Mary was going to have a baby. But they had a long, long way to travel. Finally, after miles and miles, Joseph saw this dim light. It was an inn. And he told Mary that everything was going to be all right. Does everybody know what an inn is?
Like a motel?
Exactly. A warm place where they could spend the night. And Joseph thought if he could get Mary out of the cold a rest, she might be all right. So helping her along, they went to the door of the inn. Joseph knocked, and when the innkeeper opened the door, he took one look at this worn-out couple, and he knew.
They didn't have any money?
So what did he say to them?
Sorry, Joseph and Mary.
Mm-hmm. And he shut the door fast. Joseph was terribly disappointed. He looked at Mary, and she was too tired to even cry. Maybe that's when he got this brilliant idea.
The stable!
Mm-hmm. Well, Joseph figured it would at least be warm there. And if it would get Mary out of the cold arrest, she might still be all right. So they went to the stable. It was warm in there, all right, but very crowded with animals.
Donkeys, horses, cows, sheep.
In fact, there were so many animals that for a while it looked like Joseph and Mary might not be able to squeeze in. But then a very strange thing happened.
The animals moved over and made room for Mary.
They sure did. And Joseph got some fresh straw and fixed a bed for Mary. She lay down. And then a hush came over the stable.
Even more quieter than that. The donkeys didn't bray, and the cows didn't moo. And in that hush, a baby was born. They called him Jesus. And he grew up to teach us that there's goodwill in all of us, and that we can always improve our lives no matter what has happened in the past. And he also taught us the most important thing in the world. That we should all love each other.
That's right. And we do love each other, don't we? Right here in this room, there is so much love. Just look around you. You can see it. You can feel it. This is also, let's not forget, a time of joy. Blackie?
Merry Christmases and your Happy New Years and your long lives and your true prosperities. Worth 20 pounds good if they are delivered as I send them. Remember, here's a final prescription added to be taken for life.
You know, I thought I remembered Dickens' Christmas Carol, but I don't remember the part about a prescription in there.
Well, this is also by Dickens, but it's another story that you're probably not very familiar with. It's from something he wrote called Dr. Marigold.
And guess why Dr. Weber likes to read it every year?
I know another Dr. Weber who doesn't really exactly object, does she?
Not one little bit, she doesn't. But she does think that it's time for all of us to get to sleep.
Don't we get to open our presents?
No, not till tomorrow morning. I mean, Mike's upstairs asleep sick, right? You want him to be here while we rip everything open, right?
Yeah, but there was one thing he told me, to make sure we open tonight.
Without him? Yeah, he wrote a letter.
Yeah, he's been working on it all day, whatever it is.
Well, is it for anybody special?
It says, to my family, from Mike.
Well, you're part of the family, you know. Go ahead.
You want me to open it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
You know how?
Yeah. Hold this.
Yes, sir.
Right. Says to my...
What? What?
Would you like me to read that?
Yeah.
Thought you were in college now. Last year, I thought Christmas great. Spelled G-R-A-T-E.
Oh, dear.
Because I got a new mom and a dad and a sister for my presents.
Oh, so sweet.
There's more. This year is even better because now I have a brother, too.